Alright guys, what's going on friends and family? My name is Skylant, and today I'm going to be talking about Hi-Rez's new game, SMITE Rivals. Not to be confused with SMITE Tactics. This is a totally different game. Even though that's going to be for mobile devices, and even though that's also a card game, it's a tactical card game, SMITE Rivals is different, okay? This is a real-time strategy game, and it's really more in the light of something like Clash Royale or Minion Masters. It's a lane, attack defense type of game, tower defense kind of game, but it's going to be very similar to Clash Royale. Anyways, maybe I could do a whole nother video just talking about that. But anyways, let's talk about specifically what I like about this, first and foremost. I really like the art style, okay? I think it's very clean, very bubbly, and they could have easily, just like SMITE Tactics, just kind of taken the general aesthetic and the literal assets from SMITE and thrown them into the game. Now, I bet they're probably still going to put the sound effects and audio into the game, but for the art style, they remixed it and changed it to kind of be better for mobile devices. It's cleaner, it's crisper, it's more bubbly, it's definitely more of like that Western comic look to it. It's a lot more colorful, it's a lot more cleaner also. And I think that's just overall better for visibility. Whenever you're playing on a small screen, you know, your tablet, your phone, it's just going to be really good, especially with how much like chaos is going to be on the screen at any one time. Now, that's one thing that I do want to talk about is since this game is so comparable to Clash Royale, I mean, it really is. Let's look at some things that might be a little bit different, okay? So just looking at the trailer, it seems that there are going to be more units overall, okay? Now, I know in Clash Royale, there are definitely, like, if you spawn lots of skeletons and goblins, you can potentially have sort of like swaths, you know, just like entire armies literally piling down all the different lanes, whether that's good or bad, whatever, but you could potentially have a lot of units in Clash Royale, but for the most part, it's not very swarmy. It's not very army-based. It's a little bit more single unit-based. You kind of have, you know, your giants, and then you'll put like a musketeer behind the giant, and then maybe you'll have I don't know, a lancer going down the other lane or pushing the giant up the right lane or something. You know, like it's very specific, and you don't generally swarm too often. But SMITE Rivals, from some of the gameplay, and maybe they just did that specifically to make it seem very action-based, it seemed kind of like there's going to be it's going to be overall more hectic. And this is actually kind of something that they have taken sort of to heart with all of their games. All of their games have always been similar to other bigger game, more genre-defining games, but they've made it faster, more hectic, more chaotic. Sometimes they give you more overall more like mechanics. So, but looking at this game, it looks like it's going to be kind of the same mechanics overall. I don't think there's like a special god ability or anything. There actually might be. There might be a god ability. I don't think so, though. Overall, it seems like you're going to have spell cards, you're going to have your god characters, you might have some small minions you can utilize. It should be overall the same archetype as Clash Royale, but we don't know the pace at which you gain mana. It's still going to be a 10 mana max, or elixir max, or whatever. And in this game, it just seems, though, from the screens, that it might be a little bit more faster paced. It just seems like there's more units overall. Then again, that could just be the trailer. So we don't know the spawn rate of mana. It could be faster paced overall. I would really like to see that. And even if they just copy Clash Royale and just kind of make it a little bit more, a little bit faster, a little bit better. So it does seem like the lanes are actually longer. And the map, actually, if I'm looking at the trailer right now as we speak, the map seems a little bit more kind of weird. It seems weird. I don't know how the terrain comes into effect. It does seem like the lanes, there are 3 lanes instead of being 2 lanes, so there's that whole bigger, more, you know, just by one, that +1, you know, that one-up mentality that Hi-Rez has. So you do have lanes, and they seem longer, and then it seems also because of, you know, the controlling the AI in these games is very much part of the game. Some units can actually be drawn over, like if you have a ranged unit and he's sending down a tank on the other lane, the ranged unit will actually turn to the other lane, and instead of going up her lane, she will go then fight the giant. So you got to keep that in mind. I think that, like, seriously, guys, it seems like small little additions, but if they just add just slightly more units, make it slightly more fast-paced, and then just add one more lane, and if everything else is literally the same, that'll actually fundamentally change the game, and it could be pretty fucking fun. But looking at the art style, looking at the actual gameplay, and how they do their art style, like how they do their animations, how they're actually staggered animations, and by that I mean like the game's gonna run probably at like, you know, like a solid 30 or 60 FPS, but the animations themselves will be animated with only like 4 or 5 frames total. So it kind of has like that jumpy claymation kind of look that Clash of Clans and Clash Royale is known for. So overall, it's very obvious that they are directly inspired by Clash Royale. And how you feel about that and Hi-Rez as a whole company because of their copycat mechanics, I don't know. But I do know that whatever they've done, it's been pretty decent. It's been pretty good quality, and they tried to learn from past mistakes of developers and kind of go above and beyond. Add one small little mechanic here and there, and overall, it makes it a very, very fun experience. Now, one problem that Clash Royale has, and a couple other games have, is the grind and the pay-to-winness. So as long as SMITE Rivals, like even if SMITE Rivals was a literal copy of some other game, but then just had a better monetization scheme, people would fall in love with it just because of that. So then this is in the SMITE universe, they're expanding the SMITE world. I could probably just talk about that. I'm really glad that they're doing that, and I think there is a little bit of cross-promotion with Paladins as well. We got SMITE Tactics, and SMITE itself is still going great and amazing. All in all, dude, I'm just pretty excited about what Hi-Rez has planned for SMITE, and SMITE Rivals is definitely inside of a genre that I'm very excited about. This whole like competitive tower defense and kind of tactical CCG thing going on. I'm really a fan of emergent genres. I'm glad that, I know some people don't like this, Hi-Rez is obviously looking at these trending games and then kind of making their own version. But so far, their versions have not been bad. They have been good, and they have been trying to do some slight tweaks and make some, something new, something special. So we won't be able to really judge until we play it, but that's my pre-impressions. Seems kind of exciting. I'm going to do a first impression. I'm going to play it. Also, by the way, guys, I have actually just played SMITE Tactics. So if you would go and click that video, it's just a couple videos back. I just did it yesterday. If you guys would go check that out, thanks so much. And I'm constantly playing Paladins, always, checking up on that game and updating it. So yeah, Hi-Rezes, they're pretty okay by me. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. My name is Skylent. Here's my pre-impressions of SMITE Rivals. Hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.